All right. Let's begin. We'll start with our centering as always. Sit with your eyes closed. Adjust your leg position. Doesn't matter how you're placing your legs. Keep them loose and free so that the back can be straight and you can sit for a while. Now with the eyes closed, come back inward. Become aware of your breathing. And observe the quality, the pattern of your natural breath. Is your breathing shallow? Is it flowing deep? Is it fast or slow? Is it rhythmic, even, or irregular? Can you observe without trying to alter it in any way? Being okay with however the breath is right now. Where in the body do you feel the movement as you breathe? Is it in the chest, belly, or some other part? Now, staying very relaxed, can you allow the breath to flow a little deeper into the belly? And exhale a little slower, longer. Slower and deeper inhalation. Longer, relaxed exhalation. Now observe the quality of your inhalation. Can you feel that upward, expansive movement as you breathe in? And can you feel that downward, slightly contracting, relaxing movement when you breathe out? Observe closely. Excuse me. Can you allow that same feeling to spread through the whole body with every inhale and exhale? Feel that expansion, that upward energy with your inhale, that relaxing downward energy with your exhale. As you stay aware of your breathing, include all your body parts also in your awareness, and you will start feeling the effect of your breathing through all the parts. Tell yourself you will try to stay with this full body awareness, breath awareness throughout the practice today. This 1 hour, there's nowhere else for your attention to be. except right here, now, with your body and breath. Even if you have some other thoughts, if something is distracting you, mentally feel like you're pushing all those thoughts aside, deciding to get back to them later. Come back to your body breath awareness. Tell yourself you will enjoy whatever you do on the mat with a state of mental ease as far as possible. Even when you challenge the body, mentally trying to check and see how relaxed you can be. So with these thoughts and intentions, let us chant our 3 rounds of Omkara, bringing positive vibrations within, around us. Try to relax into your chant. That will help it spread, the vibrations to spread throughout the body. Now exhale, take a deep breath in for the first round. Oh, stay in silence for just 10 seconds. And now you can rub your palms actively. Cup your eyes. Take a few seconds to slowly blink your eyes open. All right. We'll start with the body movement in a standing position today. So come up to a standing position. Just give me a moment. You can adjust your cameras if needed. Just give me a few. All right. Sorry. My sneezes were getting the better of me. All right. Now standing comfortably. Let's start with the finger movement. Take your thumb in and clench and spread them out. And now make a loose fist and your wrist rotation. Reverse. Check if you're still with that full body awareness, breath awareness. And relax. Now let's raise one foot and move the toes. Make your ankle rotations, 5 rounds. And reverse. And let's relax. Let's go with the other leg. Move your toes first, clenching, spreading them out. And make your ankle rotations. Change the direction. Even here, stay with your full body awareness and relax. Okay. Now, we'll raise the arms, interlock the fingers behind the head. Keep your feet slightly apart. Let's move the upper back first. So you breathe in, open the elbows, breathing out. Try to bend your head, bringing the elbows together. Breathe in, you can even look up, opening the elbows. Breathe out. 3 more rounds. And then come back to the center. This time, we will just tilt the pelvic bone forward and back, releasing any tension in the lower back. So you can keep your knees a little soft and just move your pelvis forward as you breathe out. Breathing in, push it back. Just this much of a movement. So you're moving mainly from the belly and the pelvic region. Not much movement in the legs or the upper body. Just a few more rounds. One last round. And then you can relax, straighten up, bring your feet just about hip width apart. And now we'll bend one knee, pushing the other hip out. So you raise your heel. We do this in mountain sometimes. So just let your hip go to the side. So you're stretching the outside of the hip. So you're like a spot jog, but this time you're focusing on moving the hips to the side as well. You'll feel the stretch on the outer hip. Last round. And relax. Release your arms. Take a few moments. Let's make our shoulder rotation. We'll do with the full arm. So inhaling, raising your arms. Exhale, bring them forward. Five rotations. And let's go reverse. Stay with your awareness of the head, the feet. And finish your 5 rotations. And then relax your arms. Now let's move the whole body with our pot marching. So start raising the knees. And now swinging your arms also along with that. Actively marching. You can let your foot stamp onto the ground. That is good for the bones. Slight impact helps with bone density as well. So marching a little faster if you're comfortable. Warming up all parts of the body. Actively swinging from the shoulders. You can keep your elbows bent so you can move. Swing smoothly and slowly You can stop, relax, observe your breathing, your heartbeat. Without trying to change it. Be okay that they're faster. Let it settle down. Notice all the sensations running through the body. Once you feel settled, comfortable, we'll move, but no hurry. Let the breathing settle down. When the breathing is irregular, there's a tendency to move through whatever you're doing faster, in a hurry to finish. So take your time to feel settled, comfortable. Today we'll do different variations of the Sun Salutations, continuing to bring that nice flow of energy, clearing out any blockages, freeing up the body. Whenever you feel ready, you can step to the top of your mat. No hurry. All right. So we will be doing 3 variations of the Ashtanga style Surya Namaskaras. In this, remember, the hands are always going up and down from the sides. So even when we raise from the sides. When we go down from the sides, coming up from the side. So it's always from the sides that we move the hands. So come to the top of your mat. Find yourself in your samasthiti. Are you balanced in the body? Are you balanced in the breathing? Relaxed, at ease. Prepare to move the body. Be active in every part, from the soles to the crown of your head. Now, as you breathe in, the first variation, inhale, raise your arms up from the sides, look up towards your joint palms. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhaling, you go and take the hands from the sides, go into a forward fold. Uttanasana, full forward fold. Feel free to bend your knees a few times, straighten them. Notice how the back feels with the first forward fold. And now slide your palms up the legs, look to the front until your back is straight, half forward fold. Looking to the front of the room, you're allowing the spine to lengthen. Ardha Uttanasana. And as you exhale, you'll place your hands down and go into a plank. Take both legs back one by one. Bring your shoulders to be right above the wrist. Spread your fingers. Don't let your hips sag down. Active in your plank. Be active in your fingertips, in your toes. And now breathing in, you can place your knees down. Breathing out, slowly bringing your chest and chin to the mat. Ashtanga Namaskara. Take a breath here. Now inhaling, you come up into your cobra. Straighten the arms as much as possible. Full cobra. And if you're comfortable, even lift your thighs off the mat. Only if it works for you. Otherwise, thighs on the mat, it's fine. Upward dog. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And now tucking your toes, you go into a downward dog, which is like our mountain pose. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now here we'll stay for 5 breaths. So adjust. If you want, you can take one step forward with your feet. Otherwise, stay where you are. Allow the hips to go up. Be active in your fingertips. 3, 2, 1. And now lifting your heels a bit, you look to the front, step forward with both the feet one by one. Place your palms a little below the knees or even above is okay to lengthen the spine. See where you can feel straight in your back. Half forward fold. Exhaling into your full forward fold. The next time you inhale, raise your hands from the sides, coming up all the way, lengthening upward from the feet, Urdhva Hastasana, and exhaling, hands down by your sides, back to Samasthiti. Take a moment, see how that first cycle felt for you. We'll go with one more round of this time moving actively with every breath. But if you need an extra breath in any posture, feel free to stay there and move with the next inhalation or exhalation, whatever is needed for that posture. Now prepare. Exhale once here. Inhale, raise your arms, look up at your palms. Exhale into your forward fold, hands from the sides. Inhale into your half forward fold, looking to the front of the room. Exhale into plank, placing your fingertips down, taking the legs back. Shift the shoulders to be over the wrists. Inhale and knees down. Exhale and chest and chin down. Inhaling to your full cobra or even upward dog where you raise the knees off the mat, looking up. Exhaling, you tuck your toes, go into your downward dog. 5. Press into your fingertips, active in your palms. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling next, step forward one by one with both feet. Half forward fold, looking to the front of the room. Exhaling into your full forward fold. Inhaling, coming up with your hands from the sides. Look up. Exhale, hands down by your sides. Take a few breaths. Let your body, the breathing settle down. We'll go with the next version, which might be a little more intense. We will do only one cycle of the next 2 variations. Find your comfort. Let the body relax. The next variation, we start with a chair pose. So let's go in stages. So inhale and you start the same way. Arms going up from the sides, looking up at your palms. Exhale here, and the next inhalation, take your hips back from the same position of the arms. Take your hips back and down, as if you're sitting on a stool. It's okay if your palms separate a bit. Utkatasana, chair pose. And as you exhale next, from there only, go into a forward fold. Let the knees be bent, place your fingertips down, and if you're comfortable, straighten the knees. Inhaling to half forward fold, looking to the front of the room. Exhaling to plank. Go actively into your plank. Now you can go into Ashtanga, knees down, chest down, chin down in 2 steps, or you can take the whole body down to go into Ashtanga, bringing the knees, chest, chin all together down, whatever works for you. This is a little more intense. Now inhaling into your Bhujangasana, and if you're comfortable, upward dog. Looking up. Exhaling into your downward dog. Take a moment, catch your breath. Now we have a variation from here. If needed, you can place your knees down. Otherwise, directly step your left foot between your palms and the right heel comes to the mat. So the back leg is straight, right heel, place it down on the mat. So your foot will be sideways. The back foot is flat on the mat. Now keeping this front knee bent, we will actively lift the arms up from the sides. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Staying here for 4. Front knee is bent. 3. See how active you can stay in the back foot, front leg, all the way to the fingers. And as you exhale, take your hands back to the mat and go into your plank again. So the plank, Ashtanga, up dog, down dog, we will repeat. So from your plank, you can place your knees down, chest down, chin down. And breathing in to your upward dog. Breathing out to your downward dog. Take a breath here. And this time, we bring the right foot between the palms. Take your time. And then place the left heel down. So be active in the front leg, back leg. Now you lift your hands from the sides, coming to Virabhadrasana 1. Front knee bent, bringing that strength of a warrior. Active in every muscle in the body. 3, 2, looking to the front of the room. And as you exhale next, go back into your plank. And your Ashtanga Namaskara. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Going up to your upward dog. And down into your downward dog. One will stay for 5 breaths. Adjust. You can take one step forward if needed. 4, 3. Be active in your fingertips, pressing the fingertips also into the mat. And 1. Now from here we move to the half forward fold. Looking to the front. Step forward one by one with both the feet. Palms on the shins looking to the front. And exhaling into your full forward fold. Drop your head to look at the knees. Inhaling, hands from the sides. We come into a chair pose this time. So as you raise your arms up, lower the hips and buttocks down. Like sitting on a chair. Exhale here. And as you inhale, straighten up. Exhale, hands come down from the sides. And relax. Take your time to come back into your Samasthiti. Observe and be okay with whatever is happening in the body, with your breathing. Take your time to relax. Today's class is a little more active, which helps clear out any stiffness, knots in the body. Feel free to modify, adjust. As you keep observing your body, you start figuring out what adjustment is needed, where you might be hurting yourself and what you need to change. If it's just a discomfort from the stretching or holding strength in that part, see if you can mentally be okay with that. But if there is a sharp pain, something feels very uncomfortable, feel free to come out or adjust the posture. Now the last round with a different variation. Prepare to move the body just for this one cycle actively. So first take one round of breath here, breathing in and out. Let that energy spread through the whole body. Now the next time you inhale, raise your arms, join your palms and look up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhaling to Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half forward fold. And this time, like we do with the other Surya Namaskaras, you will step back with the right leg to Ashwa Sanchalana. Just take the right leg back, place the knee down, stretch the toes to the back. And here, we'll slowly try to lift and place the palms on the thigh, straightening the upper body. If this feels uncomfortable, you can go back to your fingertips. Otherwise, if you're comfortable, bring your hands in a namaste in front of the chest. A nice hip opener. 4, 3, stay with that full body awareness. The front foot, back foot, all the way to the head. And 1. Now slowly place your palms back. We go through that same flow of the plank, Ashtanga Namaskara, upward dog, downward dog. So move into your plank, move into your Ashtanga. Breathing into your upward dog. Breathing out to your downward dog. Take a moment. And this time we step with the right foot forward, getting the hip opening stretches on the other side. Place the left knee down. Adjust your posture first. And then active in the upper body. You can first place your palms on the thighs or directly bring your hands in a namaste. See how you can allow the hips to sink lower. Press into the front foot and the back foot. Relaxed breathing. 3, 2, 1. Now place your palms down. The last set of the plank, Ashtanga. So going into your plank, knees down, chest down, chin down. Inhaling to your upward dog. Exhaling to your downward dog. And we stay there for 5 breaths. Adjust your posture as needed. Relaxed breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slowly stepping forward into your half forward fold. Exhale into your full forward fold. Inhaling, coming up all the way. Looking up. Exhaling, hands down by the side. And now we relax. We are done with the Sun Salutations, done with the dynamic movement of today's practice. So take your time to relax. Notice every sensation in the body. Wherever you take your attention, can you feel sensations in that part? It's an indication of the energy flow in that area. So gently move your attention through the body. A free energy flow, blood circulation, all the fluid circulation, the movement of the nerve impulses. All these keep the body and mind healthy. So our dynamic movements help in opening up the body for better circulation in all aspects. And when you're comfortable, you can slowly come into a Vajrasana, sitting on your heels a little to the back of your mat. And the bowl pose. If needed, keep some padding. Take a few breaths here. All the stretching, compression in the legs will make them feel a little more at ease. 3, 2, and 1. Now slowly place your palms on the mat. We'll go into a puppy pose. Or before that, we'll do the twist and then go into the puppy pose. So make sure your wrists are underneath the shoulders. Your knees are slightly apart, hip width apart. Now inhale, raise your right arm up, pointing up towards the ceiling. Feel that nice stretch there. And as you exhale, bring that hand, slide it under the left. Sliding it under the left, you place the side of your head on the mat and relax. If you're comfortable, you can raise that left arm and place it on your back. Now see how you can stay active in your feet and toes, your knees. Wherever the body is pressing into the mat, how can you bring a lightness? Where else in the body can you be active? 4. And see how you can keep going deeper into the twist, opening the chest. 3. Get the feeling that you're not struggling with this. You're being okay, allowing the body to open up in some way. And 1. Now slowly place that left palm back. Come out the same way, slowly inhaling, raising the arm, placing it down. And let's move to the other side. Inhaling, raising the left arm. Exhale, slide it underneath the right. Place the side of your head on the mat. Relax that shoulder. Adjust if you want to move the head a little more forward or back. And if you're comfortable, raise the right hand this time. Place it on your back. Stay active. Every time you breathe in, feel that the chest is opening up. The shoulder is opening up. Exhaling. Relax into the twist a little more. 3, 2, 1. Now place your right palm back. Inhaling. Come back slow and gentle. Take your time to raise the arm. Place back. Now open your knees out a little wide. Let the toes touch each other on the mat. Big toes. Yeah, with the one knee is wide open, we'll sit in a Balasana. Just the big toes are coming towards each other on the mat. And then knees as wide as you need them. Sit back on your heels. You have space now for the belly to settle between the thighs. So keep trying to bring the belly down. Move your hands forward. Try to bring the chest to the mat. Drop your forehead down. Relax. 5, 4. Feel the release in the lower back. 3. Observe your relaxed breathing. 2. 1. Now slowly come back to your knees and palms. Lift your hips. Coming back to tabletop. Yes, bring your knees a little closer, hip width apart. And now we go into the puppy pose. Walk your palms forward. Your hips will remain high over the knees. You just lower, this time opening up the chest and the upper body, forehead on the mat. Adjust if you want to move a little more forward or back. Try to relax into the stretches around the rib cage. 5, 4, 2, and 1. Now slowly come back to tabletop. Bring your knees together and sit back again in Vajrasana for a few seconds, for a few breaths. Take a few moments. Keep your attention on the belly button. Can you allow the breath to flow into the belly? You can continue to sit in Vajrasana or move to Sukhasana if you're not comfortable. We'll practice Kapalbhati pranayama now. Before we lie down, we'll finish the pranayama. So feel free to sit cross-legged or in Vajrasana. With the eyes closed, keep your attention on the belly button, allowing the belly to expand when you breathe in, contract when you breathe out. Every time you breathe, feel that the breath is flowing from the nostrils, going in directly towards the belly. Now we'll try to breathe in, allow the belly to expand for like 3 seconds. So you breathe in, 2, 3, and then we'll exhale suddenly in 1 second. So the next time when you exhale, just squeeze the belly in, allowing as if like a pump, you're pressing the belly in to let the air flow out through the nostrils. So you breathe in for 3 seconds, breathing out in just 1. Adjust if you need another second or if you want to keep it shorter. But exhalation in a single second, using a little bit of squeezing movement of the belly. We'll continue for a few more rounds. Take the time to relax the belly, and in 1 second, squeeze and exhale. No other part is moving much. Activity only in the abdominal muscles. Last 3 rounds. And drop into the stillness. Stay silent, observing whatever is happening with the body and the breathing. Kapalbhati flushes out the toxins from the digestive area, massages the internal organs, bringing better blood flow to them. It brings an upward boost of energy, flowing all the way to the head, the forehead. Kapalbhati, the literal translation is skull shining, meaning that upward flow can bring a glow to the face, but it also brings mental clarity, ease, positivity. Once the breathing stabilizes, we'll go with 1 more round. You can go at your own pace. Now you can see whether you want to maintain that 3-second inhalation 4 seconds, 2 seconds, whatever works for you, until the belly relaxes and expands, and suddenly pull it in. You can go for 20 counts. So let's begin together. Exhale first, gently sucking the belly in. Inhale, relax the belly and begin. Don't clench the body. Stay light and easy. When you're done, drop into the stillness. Notice all the body sensations. Your breathing may even pause for a while. Let the abdomen and all the body parts relax. Observe the state of your mind. You can gently move to a Sukhasana, bringing your legs to the front. We'll take a few moments here. Bring your attention to your throat now for Ujjayi breathing. Feel the air pass in the throat up and down, going downwards as you breathe in, upward as you breathe out. Try to breathe a little heavier so you hear that raspy, hissing sound in the throat when you breathe. Actively breathing for 4 more rounds. Breathing a little heavier. If your chin is too much to the front, you can tuck the chin slightly. Your head is still facing forward. Finish the last 3 rounds, enjoying your active Ujjayi breathing. And then let go of any effort to breathe. Continue to keep your attention on the throat. Let the breathing be natural. Even if you can't hear the sound, just feel the sensations from the breath flowing up and down in the windpipe. A subtle Ujjayi practice can take us deep into stillness, silence. We'll take a pause from the Ujjayi. We'll continue it in Shavasana, but for now you can gently open your eyes, come to a lying down position. Feel free to move and adjust your body, and we'll go into stillness in Shavasana. So you can bend your knees, hug them, interlock your fingers behind your head, drop your legs to one side. Stay there for a couple of breaths. And now come back to the center. Drop your legs to the other side. Enjoying the release. Take a few breaths. And now come back to the center. Hug your knees, roll on your back side to side. Massaging your back before you can rest on it. And coming to the center, point your toes up, point your fingers up, clench and release a few times. Relaxing the nervous system with these small movements. Now stretch your legs on the mat, take your hands overhead, pointing your toes, pointing your fingers, stretch the whole body. And gently come into your posture for Shavasana. See how far apart you want to keep your hands and legs. Keep your chin tucked in. Adjust your shoulder blades and hips. Let go of the whole body. We have actively moved the body through most of the class, so that now when we have to go into stillness, the body doesn't call out for our attention. It can just relax. We have moved the breath also actively. Now let the breathing also be natural. Keep your attention on the throat. With your natural breathing, only observing the sensations as the breath flows down and up in the windpipe. We will use this to get into complete stillness. If you just stay with your observation of the breath in the throat, slowly you will start feeling the silence in the background. Whenever you get a glimpse of that silence, turn your awareness to that, and listening to that silence, stay with it. If you can't feel that stillness, the silence, just stay with your awareness of the breath in the throat. Let the deeper relaxation, healing happen. Let your mind get comfortable with silence, with the nothingness, with not having to think or do anything. Even a few minutes of this practice can be very powerful. So moment to moment, being present here, now, with the breath or the silence. Whether you're in silence or observing the breath, be in your body. The mind can take us away to some other place, other time. Just for another minute or two, be within your body, feeling the silence or feeling the breath. Even in our day-to-day activities, as we start becoming more mindful, as your yoga practice starts becoming more effective, you will notice yourself going back to your breath awareness, body awareness, maybe checking how you're holding the body. You can even intentionally do that. Anytime you remember, just become aware of the sensations in the body, your breathing. A few seconds of that will help you come back to the present moment, making you more mindful, which will allow you to act in the outer world from a more stable, centered space. With that thought, you can slowly come out of shavasana, taking your time to move the body, becoming active. You can go ahead, even stretch yourself, turn to one side and sit up. We will end with gratitude, bringing your palms together. Gratitude for this body and mind that are constantly supporting us, that are allowing us to experience all of life. And gratitude for the opportunity to come on the mat, to take care of this body and mind, to slowly understand who we are in essence. Let us wish peace, health, joy for all beings, including ourselves. You can think of whatever higher power you believe in as we chant the prayer. So take a nice breath in. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can rub your palms. And move that energy to your eyes and gently across your face, head, neck, all parts, or maybe some parts which are feeling a little strained today. Keep your palms there for a bit. And then you can slowly cup your eyes and blink them open. Thank you. Take care. See you. Bye-bye.